my videos are boring. That's not what this is. If you are someone who doesn't have friends, here's probably why. This video isn't about trying to flex if you don't have friends or hurt your feelings. That's not what this is about. I want to go over 4 reasons that I've seen growing up in my big grown life. I would just be sitting down and talking to the camera, uploading with very minimal editing. But I know how to edit. I know how to edit. I just became a lazy editor. Or I'm just like in need of a creative spark or something. I just want to make enjoyable videos that people want to watch all the way through. I decided that I am going to give y'all some tips that I've been using that's been making my videos more engaging. And it's like simple, basic stuff that everybody can do. So, 1, add opacity layer to your video. I like the opacity layer over the videos because it shows like that you're doing something and it's taking people on a journey with y'all. Next tip I want to give is to zoom in and out. So for a video right here that I'm just sitting down on the floor and it's just me talking, but giving that little movement where I'm zooming in and out, it's keeping you engaged and it's not just boring, just a standstill video. I like this one because there's a creator that I came across on Instagram. She's a filmmaker and I just find her so interesting. She has this like online diary and she makes these films which it just makes you feel like you part of this intimate moment. And she does this thing in her videos where she shrinks her video and it's like talking to you. It kind of brings back the feel of old video camera. I'm an 80s baby, so yeah, late 80s, but you know. If you get the chance, check out that creator. I'm going to put her YouTube channel in my description. I'm going to even put her Instagram in my description. Check her out, like she really dope. Another interesting like tip to do is to add pictures to your video. I see a lot of filmmakers do this when they're telling the stories about when they were kids and they're growing up, or when they went on vacation, they were out the country. They incorporate that in their videos as like stackable images. The crazy part, this is something so simple and basic and everyone should be doing it, but you won't believe how many people aren't doing it. And not to be rude to anybody, but common sense isn't always that common. And I am part of that crowd. Like when I was starting over my YouTube videos, I didn't always do this, and it's adding music. I don't know why I didn't add music. Only add music when I felt like it was necessary, but it's nice to have that undertone of music. Make sure it's not drowning you out over what you're trying to say, that the song was like so loud. That's not beneficial. But having a light little soundtrack of music that won't get you copyrighted is very it's helpful for the video, and it helps set the mood, the tone that you're trying to tell, and set the mood of what you're trying to convey. This is another basic one. Use text and graphics. Canva made this so easy to do now, even if you're not a graphic designer. There's another creator. I really enjoy her short form content that she does on Instagram. And she adds, like, she's a graphic designer, so I don't think she's using Canva because I think she's actually drawing and doing the longer work to do this stuff. But it's definitely very entertaining, and she incorporates that with what she does. She talks about her graphic design and being a content creator. Please, when you're telling a story, again, some creators do just sit there the whole time and they have people that watch their stuff. But for when you're trying to bring in other people, and this is again just a tip, you don't have to do any of these tips or ideas that I'm throwing out, but it's nice to add in like B-roll, extra footage that you capture maybe from your phone, you've captured from your camera, to insert in your storytelling. It makes it more like, ooh, okay. It gives people a visual of what you're actually talking about, which makes it more engaging and to keep people watching the entire time. You can also use stock footage for this. I don't like to use stock footage all the time, but I have used it. But I like to use my own footage, so it's up to you. It's your own preference. You can mix it up and do both, especially if you don't have footage of that. You can probably find some stock footage of it. This tip, I feel like, is probably one of the strongest ones. Because again, a lot of people, a lot of content creators do use their phones, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you can't always, especially if you have an iPhone, you can't always just use your footage straight out of the camera, because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't come out looking the greatest on every platform. It's best if you color correct your original footage before you put it out there. Even if it's like taking some of the extra white out, because sometimes this footage is blown out. It's different ways that you can save your footage, or you can make it more engaging. I'm going more for a cinematic look, so I like saturated colors. I like different type of colors. And this isn't really a editing tip, but I'm going to call it like a bonus tip. When you are filming, it is cool to try to do different angles. It helps your video pop out a little bit more. You're doing overhead shots, or you're doing a foot level shot, or it's different angles.
I forgot one. Try to add in sound effects on your videos.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some good ideas, some good tips. I hope it was helpful to you in some type of way. If it was, please subscribe to my channel, because I make a lot of videos. I make lifestyle content, and I make a lot of filmmaking content and giving tips. I like to give some free game away, but I also make different PDF documents or different templates on my website. Sometimes I have like a section that's free, so you can download all my free documents if you want. It's different strategies, like marketing strategies, social media strategies, editing tips. It's all type of stuff, and it's there for you to use. And there is some stuff that is for purchase, but just check it out, figure it out, see what you want to do. I think I'm liking, you can see the glare a little bit, but I see why people sit in front of their windows. It's giving superstar. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said before, check out more and leave some stuff in the comments and tell me what you want to see next, what other tips you like.